Okay, welcome to my live stream for Secret Can Kill, the original game from 1998, I believe. I tried this yesterday, it did not work. Okay, let's go Master.
Dear Dad, who would have dreamed taking a semester off to visit Aunt Eloise in Florida would result in another case? Seems a student was murdered at the high school last night. And Daryl Gray, the student council president, found the body. When Aunt Eloise heard, she rushed me right over and introduced me to the principal. He asked if I would try to find out who did it and why. So it's undercover I go. My only contact is Daryl, so I'm off to solve a murder. I'm calling this case Secrets Can Kill. Love, Nancy.
I love how she titles her case here. Nancy. I don't want to read that. But wait. Why didn't you just leave her the combination? Really? Monies. Okay. It really is a nice living room. I doubt she can paint that well, though. I mean, for what, 1996 or 98? This is not bad, graphics-wise. Okay. Let's go steal a remote and get that. A fancy letter. This book is just about Florida, which I will be visiting there soon. Key. Feel this might, at least in the remastered version, this is the text is what happens in the game. Here it's just called Secrets Can Kill up there. Take all the money you can find. Hidden clues are everywhere. Okay. Oh, OKS. I know that's not what those actually are, but I always read them as 6 OKS. So, pardon my Greek. Oh. I did this last night. This is about as far as I got. I don't like this. I liked it last night before I remembered how awful it is. Like, that goes there, right? This goes at the bottom. Alongside this, I think. I think that's right. That's not right, though. Oh, I hate this puzzle. I normally love these, but I just could not do it last night. There. Wow. Wait a minute. That wasn't so bad. Oh, I'm not finished yet, that's why. Ah, not bad. Okay. Eloise Drew, O Wise Elder. Let's go talk to a one-dimensional character. Actually, he's two-dimensional.
You look like you're going to make an excellent addition to Paseo Del Mar High School student body. I'm Daryl Gray, Renaissance man, short order cook, student council president, and professional escort to pretty new students.
Professional escort?
At your service, I'm a man of many talents. Whoever or whatever you want, I'm the one for you.
Who was murdered?
A student named Jake Rogers.
Out with it, Nancy.
When I found him, it looked like someone had pushed him face first down
Say
a
what you
flight of
really want
stairs.
to say.
It was nasty.
Face first?
It looked like it to me. One of the police officers said Jake either fell down the stairs on his face or someone beat him up first.
Tell me about Jake.
He wasn't exactly a friend. He came by the diner a few times. Nancy, I hate to leave such a beautiful detective, but I've got a hot grill waiting for me. See you later, okay?
Uh-huh. Sure you do. Ned's mustard. Base quarters. Can we put money in there? No. Let's see. Who are you? Okay. I don't feel like reading all the codes. One thing, I don't know most of them.
I need something to make this work.
Look at these awful pinball machines. So terrible. At least you get your money back. Dangerous. And then we get this music, which is even more dangerous, really. Potatoes. Watch out. Okay. I don't usually blow up the diner, but it can be fun. This is not fun, though. Really hate this part. This part is not fun at all. Let's see. Amount. Okay. This is a lot nicer than actually switching discs, but I still don't really like it. Disc 2. Okay. Oh yeah, in business. Go fighting manatees. That is awkward to say. It should just be manatees. I mean, it'd make more sense. That's a lot of trophies. I think Nancy should go to the guidance office. She needs some guidance on solving this case. There's a cover, actually. That's the 124th Nancy Drew file book right there. I love this thing. Okay. Let's see. Jim. You can just skip going places.
Whoa, a new girl at school. Do you realize what destiny has brought you today? Yours truly, Hector Hulk Sanchez.
Hulk.
You are new around here. I play for the Manatees, one of the best teams in the state. I leave the others in the dirt, man. Soon it's college ball, and then the Miami Dolphins. Showtime!
The manatee?
Oh.
Paseo Del Mar's mascot is a manatee. Don't tell me you're afraid of a little seagull.
I like being the idiot when it comes to talking to him.
Well, actually, I'm scared of them. Aren't they really dangerous?
You're not from Florida, are you? There's nothing to be afraid of. Manatees are the friendliest underwater sea cows around. I've been trying to get the coach to change that lame mascot ever since I first made the team.
Actually, they're probably the only friendly underwater sea cows there are.
Are you sure there's nothing to be afraid of?
I'm afraid you're asking too many questions. What's it to you?
I've asked 2 questions, thank you very much.
Why are there so many police here today?
Somebody killed Jake Rogers.
Do you know why he was killed?
Sorry Jake's dead, but I can't waste my time worrying about it. Sorry, can't talk now. I gotta go to practice. Later.
Later. Bye. Okay, we must look at that. If you can read this, then make no mistake. A genuine first class detective you'll make. Okay. Oops. There. I have no way to read those right now, so I won't. I'm mostly just showing them in case you want to pause and solve it yourself. I'm not. I did it once long ago on the HerInteractive boards with a friend, and never again. It takes too long. Also, why is this the only picture in color? Everything else is black and white. It drives me nuts. Pause and fix, solve, whatever. I'm not. That one too. Oh, well, this one's there's more than one way to remove a chain so thick. Aside from the combination, Mel's bolt cutters, something about the trick. Let's not go in there yet. Let's see.
A new face. Hi, my name's Hal. You sure arrived on a day with a lot of activity.
Hal? Like, who has that name?
Hal?
Hal Tanaka. Actually, my first name is much longer than that. But I wanted to fit in here in America, so I chose Hal as my nickname. I'm a Japanese exchange student.
Why do you think it's easier to have an American name?
I want to be part of the culture and succeed in this country.
Did he ever even say he admires Americans? Nice face.
Why do you admire Americans?
They're such open people. I admire the freedom here. If you work hard enough, you can achieve anything.
2015, as opposed to 1998.
Why do you work so hard?
I feel uncomfortable speaking about this now. Please, excuse me. I'm behind in my studies and I must get back to the library.
It's locked.
Bye, Nancy.
Speaking of locked. Never mind. Okay. Now, hi, I'm Connie. You're not from around here, are you?
Hi, I'm Connie. You're not from around here, are you? Usually Paseo Del Mar High is really quiet and boring. Today, it's totally out of control.
Out of control?
Out of control?
There are a ton of police on campus today. It's wild.
Why all the police?
Where are the police?
Someone found a dead body at school this morning.
What happened? Well, somebody found a
I think
dead
he was
body.
pushed down a flight of stairs or something.
What makes you think he was pushed and didn't just fall?
I heard his face was all messed up, like he was in a fight. He was always getting into fights.
Who was killed?
Oh, just this wannabe stud named Jake Rogers.
Ow.
What do you mean?
Jake Rogers was a total creep. Nobody liked him. I gotta go now. Later.
The way she moves her head looks really uncomfortable. Ooh, the sound. High fashion. 15 instead of 17, I'm guessing. Enchantment under the stars.
What's up, Nancy?
What do you know about Hulk Sanchez?
He's a big jock on campus. Never dated him or anything.
Do you know
Why?
Hal Tanaka?
Not very well. He's an exchange student from Japan and a total workaholic.
Never dated
He told
him.
me he's trying to get a scholarship for college. Lately, he's looking really burnt out. I think the pressure is getting to him.
What pressure?
Clearly.
Hal is maxing out on course hours this year. He needs to prove himself if he's going to get a scholarship. If he doesn't get a scholarship, he'll have to go back to Japan. That would be a total disgrace for his family.
How well do you know Daryl Gray?
I wish I knew him better. He's the only guy I'd ever consider dating. He's student council president, holds a cool job at a diner called Maxine, and drives a Porsche 911.
Drives a Porsche and works at a diner? That doesn't compute.
Daryl's family was rich and used to throw major parties all the time, but not anymore.
Goodbye.
See ya!
Wow. That's really thoughtful there. Okay. Megan Geyser. One of the Reuters, maybe? I honestly have, that's the only person I recognize here. Maybe help me out, because I only recognize her. Let's see. There's got to be something here. Ah. Okay. I think Dr. Deception. Okay. Let's go get that. Oh, wait. Where is the phone in here? Forgot. you, I think anyway, that you have to do this so you can see this, so that you can then go enter his name into his locker, which is 5, 2, 5, 3. Judo today. New judo trends. Nineko, which is Connie as an anagram. That's smart. Lovely jean jacket, courtesy of the 90s. Winner 5554855. What if you can call that? 5554855. 5554855. 5. Doesn't work.
This is Detective Dabrowski. Nancy, quit playing with that phone and get back to work. You've got a murder to solve.
Wow. This is Aunt Eloise, I think. This is the number right here.
The red light is blinking, but I suppose I should read the menu. I can't figure out. I'm quite. It's blinking, but I don't know.
Wow. Wow. Let's call 555 Tony also. 555 TONY. These are funny.
Hey, this is Tony's Pizza. Leave me your message.
Wow. That was boring. Okay. I think I'll go check out the snacks. Or the library. Which, depending on how you view reading, is almost the same thing. A snack for your brain. Those are really suspiciously italicized. Pictures, creepy pictures.
Dianabol is hysterical. It was one of the drugs stolen from the drug depot.
Is it? Was it? Ooh, that is an unfortunate sweater. To be wearing hiking especially. Okay. One of these books should help me.
That medallion Connie is wearing is kanji for crane.
Okay, sure. Say it. This is not a map. Diner... something... I don't know. They had those in the first 2 games. They don't really serve any purpose, except for maybe hidden clues. The bolt cutter you must take, or you could be the next Jake. I assume that's not true in Nancy's case. Where's the... I want to click one. Braille. That should be useful. Someday. Actually, it is useful to me. Okay. Let's hope I remember that. I probably won't. Upstairs we go. The Vampire Diaries was another HerInteractive game. Before Nancy Drew, actually. Ooh, 555-5836. 555-5836. 555. 3-6. Ooh, books. The Judo Handbook. Not that that's ever useful. Boiler operations. Also not useful. Handwriting analysis. I think actually that book is in Secret or Stay Tuned for Danger. I think. Okay. Dream symbols and their meanings is a book you can read. You can also read The Zodiac and You. I think another form of that is in Haunted Mansion. I think. I actually have not played that game since fall of 2012. Been over 2 years. I used to play the games every year, and then once I started my Tumblr blog, which I think I will link in the description once I finish here, I just kind of didn't play the old ones. There's a bunch I
How's
have
it going?
not replayed since I blogged about them.
What can you tell me about Connie Watson?
She hangs out at the gym a lot. I heard she's been having a real tough time.
Tough time?
I heard she's been having a cash flow problem.
Do you know Hal
You guys are in
Tanaka?
high school.
That dude is always studying. He's a huge fan of mine. Real smart guy. But I never understood why a brain like Tanaka would hang out with slime like Jake Rogers.
Fan?
And
Tanaka never missed a game. That is, until he started hanging out with Jake.
Hal was a friend of Jake's?
Let's just say I saw them talking together a lot. Jake's locker was right next to Hal's. Now that I think of it, last time I saw them together, Hal seemed pretty upset.
Lonnie Manella, if you ever see this video, I just want to tell you that I really love the way you inflected Nancy's voice with these questions. It's pretty funny. It's great. I love it.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He seems like a cool guy. His family used to sponsor the annual football awards dinner until last year. You know, he's the one who found Jake's body.
Do you know why Jake had a video camera in his locker?
I didn't pay much attention to Jake. I'm tired of talking about that loser. Back off, Nancy.
Tell me about the robbery at the drug depot pharmacy.
Why would I know about a robbery? All I know about is football.
That's all you know about. How are you going to graduate? But yeah. You know, this is kind of sad, playing the first Nancy Drew game Lonnie Manella ever voiced for.
Hi, Nancy.
Have you heard of Hulk Sanchez?
Heard of him? Hulk holds the conference record for quarterback sacks. He's been the state's #1 player since he was a freshman. He's also a candidate for a big university, even with his injury.
How big does Nancy think this school is? I mean, it's like 3 hallways. Of course he's going to know Hulk.
Injury?
Hulk got hurt a few weeks ago. Ever since that game, he hasn't played the same. I worry that his chances of playing for a top school are not as good as before his injury.
Do you know Connie Watson?
Yes, we've been in a few classes together. I think she was dating Jake Rogers.
Connie told me you study too hard. Is that true?
Connie doesn't know my study habits. I can handle my studies.
Well, what can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
Daryl found Jake's body this morning. He's very popular and a good politician, too. Just like his father.
Like his father?
Yes, Daryl's father is former U.S. Senator Eugene Gray. I hear he was a great politician, but not a very good businessman. I think his company went bankrupt a few years ago.
Do you know why Jake had a video camera in his locker?
I didn't know Jake was interested in video. I avoided him whenever I could.
Talk to you later.
See you later, Nancy.
Wow, that sounded weird. Talk to you later.
What's up, Nancy?
Hulk told me money's been tight for you these days.
What a dork. Hulk Sanchez doesn't know the first thing about my life. He needs to get a life and stop talking about mine.
I'd like to know what she thinks a dork is, if that is what describes Hulk Sanchez.
Do you know why Jake had a video camera in his locker?
No. Why are you so interested in Jake anyway? I gotta go now. Later.
Sure.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Yeah.
Didn't
Aren't we
I
all?
hear you were dating Jake?
Hey, A girl can make a mistake, can't she? I gotta go now. Later.
She has a very good point.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Starting.
You're wearing a Japanese medallion with a symbol that means crane. And Crane is the name of the judo school on the poster in the gym.
What a coincidence. Funny, I never noticed.
You know, really, that little leap of logic right there is actually kind of ridiculous. Okay.
I need something to make this work.
Actually, I think you need something to make that break. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, wait, no. Eloise True. Oh, wise color. Oh. Oh, this desktop. So sad. Hello. We've got a report. Maintenance room. Note. Gosh, there's like nothing on this computer. Lights up on. Send email. That's really boring. This is a very detailed report, actually. That's probably Hal getting his stuff. Daryl Gray was involved in a senior prank. Why we never mentioned this to him, I don't know. Maybe they didn't think it was important. It's one of the things they definitely improved with the remastered version. Nancy kind of follows through with some of these questioning tactics instead of kind of ignoring them. I don't know sign language. If you do, solve this puzzle, please. Donuts. Blah. Okay. I'm clicking really fast, so I hope that's not damaging the quality of the video.
Looks exactly like the one in Jake's locker.
Great. I played this game like a million times, so I hope it's not too fast. Oops. But slow clicking bugs me. Wrong person.
Hi, Nancy.
Jake
Wow.
knew you copied your essay from that book of English essays, didn't he?
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed. My family will be extremely unhappy about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Well, why did you copy the essay?
I had no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was buried in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest of the semester, or he would tell my family everything. What else could I do? My family was depending on me to succeed.
Were you desperate enough to kill him?
I was not happy about the situation, but I would never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this. I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened. I regret what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
If you didn't kill Jake, do you have any idea who did?
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange. I didn't know they were friends.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye, Nancy.
It's kind of odd how everyone at this school assumes that just because you talk to someone means you're friends. Yay! Disk switching. My favorite thing. At least this is only the second time I've had to do it. I already said this, but oops, it definitely is a lot easier when you have a virtual disk drive. Okay.
How can I help, my #1 detective?
How well do you know Hulk Sanchez?
Well, I know the guy can scarf down half a dozen
We have
burgers
to
at a
ask about
time.
manatees again?
He's the best linebacker ever to play for the Manatees. He also told me he's really psyched to play college ball next year.
Manatees?
Paseo Del Mar's high school football team. They're #1 this year, all because of Hulk. He's their star.
College football?
Hulk's dream is to become a great college football star and then play for the Miami Dolphins. He lives and breathes football.
Do you know Connie Watson?
I've seen her around, but we've never had a class together. I don't think she's ever been to Maxine's.
I have a real hard time believing they've never had a class together, considering they're both seniors, and that school looks really tiny.
Why do you think she's never been to the diner?
I'm not sure. She's very private about what she does after school.
What can you tell me about Hal Tanaka?
Well, for one thing, his name isn't really Hal. He uses Hal because his Japanese name is way hard to pronounce. He's an exchange student who's all study, no play. And he's obsessed with getting a college scholarship. Poor guy.
What's wrong with wanting a college scholarship?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for him because he's missing out on all the fun of high school. He needs to seriously chill.
Excuse me while I laugh bitterly at the statement that high school's fun.
Was Jake interested in judo?
You're kidding, right? The only physical thing Jake did was to think up new ways to get other people to do his work for him.
What do you know about the break-in at the pharmacy?
Well, the police thought it was a prank at first because it didn't look like anything had been taken. Then the pharmacist found one particular drug missing. I think it was a steroid or something.
Hal, Hulk, and Connie were all involved with Jake. He had information that could jeopardize Hal's career. Connie once dated Jake, and Hulk seems awfully touchy about that break-in at the drug depot.
In my humble opinion, you either hand the case over to the police or keep pressuring each of them until somebody cracks. Oh yeah, Nancy, I just remembered.
Cracks?
Some guy dropped off this note for you. I think it's important.
Cracks?
You know, until they break down and tell you the truth.
See you later.
Why did she not know that? That's not suspicious. And it looks like we get to go change discs. Again. Okay. This game is definitely one of the more boring games to make a video about because you have to switch discs. But it is a classic. Classic Nancy Drew.
What is it you want now?
Goodbye.
See ya.
Yeah, actually, she's right. Because I was supposed to go here. Okay, I think it's M-O-T-E. No. N-O-T-E? No. Okay, I need to go back to the library. I don't remember what the code is at all. I know the word note. I don't know the braille. Okay. N-O-T. Okay. I had the right ones in the wrong order. So, N-O-O-T-E. Yeah. Uh, first disc. Okay. Down we go. Oh
I
no.
need something to make this work.
Once again, I think you mean you need something to make this break. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't remember how they go. What's going on here? Okay. All the way over there, that one stays, that one's there. Okay. There we go. Come on. There. There's like 3 puzzles in this whole game. And at least one of them is optional. Okay. Oh. Those would have been nice to have in real life. I can't go back up that way. What? That was a sad impression of Jessica Day. Okay, this boiler room is boring. So let's blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in Lamo Paseo Del Mar High again. JK. We're not quite finished. Okay. The remote I stole earlier. Mixed with this tape. Let's watch. I'll narrate. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I hope nobody saw me, especially not that camera over there. Let's just hide this. Ha ha ha! I win! Yeah, I'm not gonna do this anymore. Yeah. Half the time I'm just funny in my head and not when I talk. Ooh. Who could Mr. Whitey McWhiterson be? Could it be Daryl? Well, obviously, because that's him. And it's like, notice how the 4 characters in this game are very distinctively looking. There's Daryl, who is the white boy, blonde hair and blue eyes. Then there's Hal, who is Japanese. Then we have Connie, the only girl, with her red hair. And then there's Hulk, who's big and blue, like the ocean. Okay. Back to the high school.
What is it you want now?
I know you're the unknown winner of that judo competition. Jake Rogers had it all on videotape.
Yes, Nancy. I'm the mysterious winner of the men's tournament. It wasn't easy for me, and I'm proud of what I did.
Jake was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Okay,
Well, yeah.
okay. Jake was blackmailing me. Why else would I have gone out with that slime ball? He was cruel. He liked to humiliate me in public and told everyone I was his black belt babe.
Connie, she wasn't even pushing very hard. She asked one question.
Could you have hated Jake enough to kill him?
Do you think I would give up everything I've worked for and do a stupid thing like that? Jake treated me really badly, but I'd never kill him. You can turn me in if you want to. I'm telling the truth.
Goodbye.
Later, Nancy.
Just wait till tomorrow with Prop Master of Death. I plan on choosing that, even though it may or may not be right. But it's very funny. So
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor. Bother someone else.
I'm really sorry you got injured. Does that affect your chances of playing college ball?
Where'd you hear that? I'm as strong as ever.
wow, really?
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor. Bother someone else.
Jake knew you broke into the drug depot. He was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Yeah, he found out I stole the steroids and threatened to turn me over to the cops. Would have meant the end of my football career if I didn't cooperate.
What did he want from you?
You name it. Chauffeur, errand boy, bodyguard. He loved ordering me around like I was his slave.
Errand boy?
The last thing Jake had me do was deliver a note to Daryl Gray. It was in a sealed envelope so I couldn't read it. My bet is Jake was blackmailing Daryl too.
Bye.
I'm out of here.
You're not out of here. You're just going to stand there and flip your silly football. Speaking of football, there's a big game on right now, actually, as I am playing this. And my family, or at least part of my family, is watching it upstairs. I could not care any less about football. And so I am down here playing Nancy Drew. something I could care very much about. I'm almost done with the disk switching.
How can I help, my #1 detective?
I saw Jake's tape, Daryl. I know he was blackmailing you.
You got me there, detective. But it didn't have to be like this. I wish we had met under different circumstances.
What were you selling? Drugs? Trade secrets?
I didn't know what I was getting into. This guy, Mitch Dillon, offered me a way to make some fast money. I needed the cash for school next year. So I went for it. All I had to do was pick up a package at the pharmaceutical company, but then Mitch threatened me.
Oh, wait.
So you were a drug runner? Oh, Daryl. But how did Jake find out?
I don't know, but Jake was always getting into someone's business. Maybe he overheard a conversation between me and Mitch. All I know is one day Jake stuck a videotape in my face and told me he had enough to put me away unless I paid him off. I had no choice but to cooperate. I guess he decided he could get more money out of Mitch. That was a big mistake. Mitch was in a different league than Jake.
Mitch killed Jake, didn't he?
Mitch is totally capable of it.
Did Mitch also leave that note for me?
Nancy, you have no idea what kind of danger you're in right now. Mitch Dillon has nothing to lose at this point. Do yourself a favor and go to the cops.
We need to get more evidence on Mitch Dillon.
There we
If
go.
only we can get him to confess his involvement with Jake's murder somehow.
Somehow.
I care about you, Nancy, and wish you weren't involved in this mess. But if you insist, I'll help you catch Mitch. I have to deliver more food to the pharmaceutical plant later. We can try and grab Mitch when I give him the package tonight.
See you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Ugh. Daryl. Also, considering it Nancy does next, she really should have listened to Daryl. She doesn't want to go to the police, but, you know, she's just about to go to 3 high school students and ask them to help catch a murderer. That makes sense. So these little attempts at him being all caring for Nancy and flirting are reminding me of the book Secrets Can Kill, which I made a video review about.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
So I'll link to that in the description.
Connie, we're going to find the person who killed Jake. If you help out now, the case will move a lot quicker.
I wish I could, Nancy. I can't take that kind of risk right now. Not with college just around the corner. If I get involved, the truth about the tournament would be exposed. I'll never go to college if that happens.
If you cooperated, you'd be helping out Daryl Gray.
This is so hard for me. I've been wanting Daryl to notice me since I was a freshman. But I've come too far to mess up my chances of getting into college.
Daryl's life is in danger. He really needs your help.
This is starting to get really intense. I don't want to get involved, even if it means I would get the chance to help Daryl.
That's like a weird dilemma here, because on one hand, almost get murdered or get murdered. On the other hand, spend some time with the boy you want to be your boyfriend. I think she made the right choice.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
Hal, we're going to find the person who killed Jake. If you help out now, this case will move a lot quicker.
My future is at stake. I have to make the grades or my family won't continue to pay for my education. I must go now.
What does she mean it's going to move a lot quicker? You're going to confront him no matter who goes with you, and what are they going to do anyway?
I've told you what I know. Listen, my body's my temple. I can't risk it for anyone.
Hulk, we're going to find the person who killed Jake. If you help out now, this case will move a lot quicker.
Sorry, babe. I can't risk getting involved.
These people are very smart. Nancy's about to go into a situation with a murderer. And I get to switch discs one more time. Just because. Mount. Mount. Come on. This is the last disc switch. Oh. Okay. He's not a very smart villain.
You're surrounded. It's all over.
Surrounded by who?
Dear Dad, case closed and Mitch is on his way to prison. Daryl's recovering just fine and Connie's giving him private judo lessons. Hulk agreed to pay for the damages to the pharmacy and Hal got his scholarship. Today, Aunt Eloise got a letter from a friend, something about a television station and death threats. Sounds like another case for Nancy Drew. Don't worry, I'll be careful. Love, Nancy.
Very reassuring. Don't worry, I'll be careful. Well, that has been my first live stream of the month. It went a lot better than last night, so I'm very glad for that. I should be coming back tomorrow to do the next game. So, thank you for watching, and stay sleuthy.